Hey, Mom. Are you on the phone at the moment? Or on the computer at the moment? What are you doing? Okay. Because I wanted to ask, do you mind if I try a test stream to both figure out how much, because I would like you to pay special attention, if I do this, I would like you to pay special attention to your internet connection to see if it decreases in any way. But also I'm testing a new video game and seeing if I can actually stream it. You don't mind, do you? Okay. Gotcha. But this also means that if you want to come over and bug me, I'm totally fine with that. Yeah, test streams are shit shows anyway, so, yeah. See ya. Bye. Okay. I was gonna go along with it anyways. But yeah. Because I like to stream more while my family is, actually conscious, It'd be nice, to be able to have my family, watch every once in a while. I think that would be pretty fun. Really? Okay. Yeah, it is loading up Twitch. So yeah. I said yesterday that I was going to be streaming It Lurks Below some more at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I decided to do something a bit earlier. Actually, significantly earlier. And yeah. So yeah, that's the whole thing. Yeah, so we're going to figure out if I can actually stream this game or not. I have a feeling that I'm not going to be able to, but it is entirely possible. You know what? I should put this in view just a little bit. I think that would be a bit nice, I guess. Actually, no, that's in the way of of the monitor. So yeah. Oh, fucking cord, stop it. Annoying ass. Okay, so I've been playing this game. Admittedly, I'm very sorry, Team Cherry, if you ever see this. Again, I doubt you ever will. But if you do see this, Team Cherry, I'm very sorry, but I torrented your game before trying it out. Some people may not enjoy that, or some people may say that's a shitty thing to do, but in my personal opinion, I'm very hesitant when it comes to buying games nowadays, because I've supported Kickstarters, I've supported tons of games where it's like I just get burned, So yeah, I always want to make sure before I buy a game I don't get burned. And even if a lot of people, even if a game has a 97% on Steam, there's still the chance it may not be for me. I may be the 1 to 10% who don't like it, which is totally fine, if I don't like it, then fine. But I also don't want to just one moment. Reading some art advice stuff. Usually do the opposite. Hey, Slaughter. Yeah, I should put my link in promotion things. Playing Hollow Knight in a shitty test stream. So yeah, for those of you just coming in, I have not played this game yet. Oh, no, what the fuck am I saying? No, I've totally played this game. I've effectively done 2 runs, incomplete runs, mind you, but they're still runs. The first run, I got all the way to the void. Or the abyss. I got all the way to the void, or the abyss, and I got back up. Like, I got the shade cloak. And yeah. The second time, however, I didn't even get the ground pound, because the last time I played it was actually yesterday, I believe. Where else can I post my stream? But yeah, I love this game. So yeah, this stream, after I'm done shilling my stream everywhere and being a annoying ass, we're gonna get started. Hold on one moment. Oh, I need to reach level 5. Okay. Oh, okay. So yeah. Okay. We're gonna get started now. Sorry about this. Close that. Close Task Manager for sure. Turn on Wi-Fi. Maybe that'll help the, Shit. Reset though, it's like if you chance with the game on Steam and refund it, the dev wasn't gonna give you money anyways. Yeah, this is why. To be honest, when it comes to demos, I actually I'm sort of very stubborn in this, in that I actually don't think demos are what games need nowadays. I think what games need more of is timed trials. Like, give me 1 hour, like, give me a free, like, 1 or 2 hour playthrough of a full game. And, you know what? That'll do more like, that will do more to fight piracy than any amount of DRM or even just supporting piracy yourself. Like, you know? Wait, the cutscenes aren't laggy. What the hell? So the last version I played was the Lifeblood update. But weird. Yeah, it stuttered just a little bit there. Okay, the game didn't crash. I'm just gonna skip these because yeah, the game is lagging because of all the pretty graphics. But yeah, like, to be honest, that's the one reason why I think OnLive was just the best. Also, other than the fact that I could play Warhammer Space Marine on a computer that could hardly play Unreal Tournament 2004. And it's actually why I wish OnLive was still alive, because that was actually a good service. It was like, the service wasn't good if your connection was terrible, but if you didn't have that problem, then yeah. So yeah, I have played this game quite a bit. Like I said earlier, I basically got every single key item, which, you know, yeah. The Shade Cloak is kind of the last key item that you ever need to get. But as a result, I'm actually sort of... Okay, God. I was about to say, as a result, I am actually sort of good at this game. But of course, I am gonna die a couple times here and there. Such as the Mantis Lords. Even if I beat Hornet on the second wave, the Mantis Lords, playing against them is still, like, it's ridiculous. That is one of the toughest fights just in the game, because yeah, the movement options really do make a lot of fights just easier. So if anyone eventually watching at some point dislikes the fact that I'm gonna be really ridiculous at some parts, yeah. It's kind of like Dark Souls 2. If I ever stream Dark Souls 2, which I would absolutely love to, I just need money so then I can get a better cooling system. I want to get water cooling. Like, I want to get if I ever buy any more computer parts, it's definitely just going to be the best best cooling system that you could really get for a reasonable price. There are so many games I wish I had time trials. There are at least 25 in my library that I would have returned or just not bought because they started strong, then just nosedived. Yeah. Yeah, like, to be honest, I've kind of realized that I'm a bit of I'm kind of not really like the typical kind of person. I know, like, I'm in the minority, I guess. Like, if a game nosedives, I'm kind of fine with it. It used to be a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin. Yet it still draws folks into its depths. Both glory and enlightenment, that darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out, it's a sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. But yeah. To be honest, there are actually some games that nosedive, and to be honest, Diablo 3 is one of those. And actually, yeah. I think the difference between Diablo 1 and 1, 2, and 3 is that Diablo 1 never really nosedives at any point. Like it becomes a bit repetitive at some points because you need to grind for gear, and that can be a bit annoying. Unless you just don't mind that sort of thing. Oh yeah. Actually no, I'm gonna have to turn back anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah. So how's the FPS, by the way, guys? Like, how's the FPS, by the way? Oliver said that. Cause yeah, it's like Diablo 3 is fun until you start to get to like a point where it's just, oh wait, no, I won't be going the other way, cause yeah, this whole area is a one gigantic circle. Okay, yeah, no, let's go back to the temple. But yeah, it's like Diablo 3 for like the first 2,000 hours or so is, it's a good game. Unless you're tired of Diablo tropes, which you find in every ARPG nowadays, aka way too many, like, way too many useless items that you find. Like, 90% of the items that you find are just terrible, with not really any, like, chances for finding anything that's ridiculous. Of course, it lurks below is actually kind of still the same. Okay, no, that's not a problem. Oh yeah, the lack of any actual difficulty. That's one thing that's actually kind of unfortunate about Diablo games, is that they sort of lack actual difficulty, like chance-based dodging and blocking. That's just automatic stuff, you know? Played 3 until level 25, then got bored as shit. I haven't played in months. Yeah, to be honest, I got multiple characters to level 60 in vanilla. Actually, no, I got one character, the wizard, to level 30 or level 60 in vanilla, which was the max level at the time. But then I stopped, but mostly because I moved away from my dad's place and I was able to play Diablo 3 on his computer. Wait, no. No, I think I was playing Diablo 3 on a past friend's computer. But yeah, still. And then when Reaper of Souls came out, I bought Diablo 3 and also Reaper of Souls because I enjoyed it. Because like yeah. Oh wait, no, I didn't buy Reaper Souls when I didn't buy Reaper Souls at first. Actually, I actually waited a couple months. But yeah, no, I played vanilla for a while. I eventually got sick and tired of that because of the auction house, because at a certain point it was literally like I was figuring out the strategy of making like the most gold on the auction house, but then I realized this isn't Diablo. This isn't a Diablo game at all. Like, the whole point of Diablo is like the core concept of Diablo games is to journey into dungeons, slay monsters, gain loot, slay more monsters for better loot, and eventually you kill the big bad. It's basically a basic, like it's a basic way to make a ARPG nowadays, because it's the right way to do it, honestly. Like, it's just such a good way. But yeah. So it's like, yeah, I stopped playing Diablo 3 for a while, then I heard, oh, wait, yeah, no, I need to get the, for some reason I want to say Unrelenting Force. I have no idea why. The fucking main character of Hollow Knight with Fusro Da. So dumb. But yeah. But then I heard that the auction house was being removed from Diablo 3 when Reaper of Souls came out, or was coming out, as well as the Loot 2.0, which was just the best thing that was ever added to the game. And then I started playing the game again. Like, I started playing the game before Reaper Souls came out, and then it came out, and of course I waited for a couple months. But yeah, then I got Reaper Souls. And yeah, I played the shit out of that. That was, like, Reaper Souls was a pretty good, like, next step for, like, actual content. Like, actual replayability. Because Diablo 1 Vanilla was barely replayable. It's like, you play the campaign, and the campaign's not good. It sucks. Like, I'm sorry, but it's just terrible, in my opinion. Like, first of all, the main character, like every single character is literally shove it down your throat that you're the chosen one. Diablo 1 and Diablo 2, they let you feel that, you know? Grim Dawn lets you feel that. That's why I was, like, crazy a while ago about Grim Dawn, and I kind of still am. I occasionally play it. And it's like, yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah, it's like, yeah, Reaper Souls, like that campaign section was actually fairly decent. I really enjoyed it. And it's like, yeah, but then it's like adventure mode. I was like, fucking awesome! Like, I was so hyped. Like, I was actually hyped for the first time in fucking forever about a Diablo game when it came to adventure mode. Oh, adventure mode was just the best idea they ever had with Diablo 3. In my opinion, Nephilim Rifts, adventure mode, and legendary powers are the only things that I hope stay in Diablo 4. Cause yeah, like I do hate how legendary powers have caused like the meta in Diablo 3 to basically be your build is only defined by you know, like specific legendary items, and it makes the farming process a bit less fun, cuz you know people who only play Diablo 3 and Diablo 2, they don't really know the joy of finding like one of the best items in the game, and it's a magic item. You know? Like Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac? Diablo 2 and Diablo 3 have nothing like it. A magic item that outperforms everything else if you like even just one of them. And yet, every other game doesn't have anything like that. The sense of mystery is what I love about Diablo 1. You always have a decent chance of finding something really fucking good. And it feels like in Diablo, like in Diablo 2, it feels a bit like you don't have the chance of finding something fantastic later on isn't there's pretty much no chance of you really finding anything like that. Like, at least that's what it feels like, unless you play hours and hours. But then it's like, yeah, it's just... But then, you know, you got the, Oh, man, I had lasagna for lunch. But then it's like, Diablo... So it's like, yeah, Diablo 2 has that feeling to some extent, but because of class items, like giving you skill points, that is mitigated quite a bit. And Diablo 1, like, that game, like, the end game just completely shines because of that. It Lurks Below is sort of similar. By the way, I'm also going to be skipping all the dialogue because I've read everything, like, twice, more or less. 50 grays, 20 uncommons, 5 or less rares. Typical run. I've easily made 15,000 gold on just rubbish I found in boxes. The opening hour or two where you track down Lyric actually made me love the game, to be honest. Yeah, okay, no, yeah, okay, so Diablo 1, Diablo 3 has a pretty strong opening. Like, that opening is, yeah, it's pretty strong. Like, hunting down Leoric, but not only that, but fucking Deckard Cain. Oh, man, come on. Let me just get my Diablo-loving dick out. Jesus. Is she normally supposed to have echo? Why does she echo? Why is there echo? Okay. Glitch. Oh, fuck. Yeah, like... Oh, you're already here. Yeah, the first act was pretty decent, like, I would say roughly half of it. The first half is good. The part that I think is, like, part of it that, in my opinion, kind of misses the mark is right around where, amusingly, right around where characters start referencing the Nephilim. Playing the game at first, yeah, like the Nephilim, I was like, ooh, that sounds cool. But based on the fact that characters were literally just, you know, trusting me for literally no reason, I was like, you know, I have the distinct feeling that I'm just going to, like, I have the distinct feeling I'm the Nephilim, and they're just subtly hinting at, you know, that, or, you know, foreshadowing it. Because, yeah, that's kind of one thing that I also kind of dislike. The one thing I really dislike about Diablo 3 is I hate being the chosen one. The main character of my comic, Jackson Feldblade, he's literally a chosen one type character, and at a certain point in the comic, you know, when he learns of this, he rejects it. He literally rips it out of his own existence somehow. I haven't really gotten onto that part. I haven't written that yet. But it's like, yeah, like, I hate that trope. Thomas, go! silly cat. Because it's like... Kane's voice acting was top tier shit, really. That whole bit with that hole in the ground where you finally find him and the atmosphere of the whole area was great. Yeah, the cathedral's whole, like, atmosphere and, like, the visual design of the cathedrals is, like, the best in Diablo. Period. And it's why, like, Diablo 3 makes me so pissed. Like I hate... It's why I hate Diablo 3 so much. Like, I actually kind of do hate it, because it's like how some people, it's kind of, like, some people hate the series Steven Universe, because it has, like, a lot of good lore shit that, wait, I can skip this? What? I didn't know I could do that. What the fuck? Okay. I can just go back there later. Okay. Weird. But yeah, it's like, in my opinion, the whole Chosen One trope, it works for Link, it works for, like, Samus doesn't really have a Chosen One aspect to her. She's just a super soldier. That's pretty much all she is. She's like she's like if you took a Warhammer Space Marine, only gave them a super powerful suit, and basically that, and for combat potential, that's basically what you've got with Samus. Gordon Freeman is more or less just a, like, the right dude at the right place at the right time sort of thing. Let me think. Diablo 2 didn't really, like, Diablo 2 didn't do the Chosen One trope at all. Cain did call you heroes, but at that point you literally had, like, proven to him that you were heroes, you know? And although Cain, you know, like basically told you, like, to do everything, like, told you about everything, it makes sense, you know? Like, someone doesn't just walk into a demon and skeleton-infested shithole just to rescue an old man, right? Unless you intend on being, like a hero type. And at that point, it makes sense. But it's like, the only reason your character has for entering Diablo 3's plot is a meteor fell and the undead are rising there. It's sort of like, realistically, I think New Tristram actually could have done just fine, you know? Like, there are factions in Diablo's verse who could very well just, you know, handle the whole thing. Like, for example, the Templars, you know, their strongest dude is like matches the Nephilim more or less in power. So it's like, it doesn't really make sense because of all the level scaling. Yeah, like the world building for, like, character strength makes absolutely no sense as well. Like in Diablo 2, like, you know, when you first get your hireling, you're like, okay, so the normal military of this planet is just terrible. Like they cannot deal with demons whatsoever. But, you know, I could just gripe on forever about Diablo 3. That's the thing about it. If you get me started about Diablo 3, and if I don't stop, I literally cannot, like, I literally do not shut up. Like, I can just talk for hours. But it's only because I'm so passionate about it. I'm very passionate about Diablo games. My first game was Diablo 1. In fact, the whole reason why I wanna... Ew, something... Ugh, something just dropped from my teeth. Ugh, that's just wrong. Bit of beef, but yeah. I can't believe I fucking skipped the failed night. That's just ridiculous. I didn't know you could do that. I am gonna have to go back eventually. I mean, I get 0 key items out of it, but I do get like $300 out of it. So you know what? I'm actually gonna go back up to Dirtmouth, get the compass so I can actually navigate this crap. Oh man. But yeah. The one thing that I just absolutely adore about Grim Dawn and It Lurks Below is that it doesn't feel like you're restricted from content too much because your gear is too awful. Like I kind of like the ARPGs where your gear isn't everything, and Diablo 3 is not really one of those games. Like, Diablo 3, like, has, like, this whole play your way, like, Thursday sort of thing. And while, like, they only cover the meta builds, which are also extremely boring and all over the leaderboards, everyone does them. It's like, you actually can play your own way. Even if, like, yeah, like, Blizzard's own, like, team shining spotlights on certain builds wouldn't make you think that. The Challenge Rift idea, though, that has the potential to show people, like, new and just bizarre builds. Which I also actually kind of like. I just like the Nephilim Rifts. Nephilim Rifts are just the best idea. They're underutilized though. Nephilim Rifts in Diablo 3 should have like they should have hidden like special keystones in certain levels, or just all over the world. Actually, no, in certain levels. But those levels should be like oppressively difficult and require like either a ridiculously beefed up character or a team, you know? And these keystones, they should just lead to, like, crossover rifts. Like, it's perfect, you know? Like, they have a whole game about crossing over their franchises, Heroes of the Storm, but, like, you don't even need to do that. Just have crossover rifts in Diablo 3, then you have actual reason to just port models from other games into Diablo 3. Basically, half of your work is already done. Like it's literally just like it's really not that much like work, you know? Or at least, you know, okay, no, in theory it wouldn't be as much work as like say a whole separate game. Okay, put this on and put this on anyway, just because, you know, whatever. Okay, we're gonna go to Green Path, but I'm gonna visit the false knight. But yeah, one thing that also actually just rubbed me the wrong way about Diablo 3's development is that, you know, people would suggest like fantastic ideas. They would go through the effort of literally making the art assets for all of it and like, you know, provide like conceptual screenshots, and, you know, Blizzard's devs would just completely ignore it. And like, you know, like some of these ideas would be like ways that they could actually implement a meaningful PvP mode that actually works. Now I could actually just... Oh no, I don't think I could. I think he fixed it. Ow. But yeah, it's like Blizzard's dev teams have a very, very unhealthy habit of ignoring their player base. Like, they more or less ignored their player base when people complained about the OP strategy in StarCraft 2 of like Mothership Core Stalker rushes against Terran players, because Terran players actually still have no response against that other than like Marauder and Marines. But like, yeah, like by the time you get Marauders and Marines out, the Protoss players already have a Stalker and a Mothership Core. Yep, he fixed it. And it's like, you know, there's also been like several different there's also been like several mods recommending different suggestions for balance patches. Like there was one forum that actually suggested a actually really good way to make ground mode Vikings actually useful in online, because it's not. It's just completely worthless. Like, ground mode Vikings are like literally like if you accidentally build Vikings, or you know, you build Vikings and the enemy has no air, that's the only reason you use ground Vikings. And it's like, ground Vikings could actually be a viable land strat like unit if Blizzard actually cared to balance all of their units and make all of them usable. Although when it comes to StarCraft 2, my opinion is that they shouldn't have added any units, period. They should have kept it as it was in Wings of Liberty. 'Cause yeah, Mothership Core, Swarm Hosts, and Widow Mines completely ruined the balance. Like, realistically, like the Widow Mine was supposed to, like, you know, punish players who like, you know, lazily control their Zerglings and Banelings. But then you have you know, you have like players who utilize like death balls in as a Protoss player. And so it's like, yeah, so then Widow Mine started like countering that sort of play. Like, yeah, like sure melee is like a bit more exciting, but StarCraft is all about the macro, in my opinion. It becoming this micro-focused mess is just kind of saddening in a way, because it feels more like Blizzard's kind of forgotten what StarCraft is supposed to be all about. Which is, you know, building the armies. like micro is really only something you use for the campaigns, you know, or custom maps, and it's like, and also like and like, mind you, micro should also only be like a gold league sort of thing. Because it's like the way that the Wings of Liberty ladder was supposed to go is that you'd have your, like, Bronze League is just all about learning build orders and learning to stick to your build order no matter what, and to, you know, just build up your awareness. What the hell? There's money here. Holy shit. I didn't know that was there. Okay. Then Silver League is all about learning how to optimize your build order and work on your macro. Pretty much the same thing as Bronze League, but yeah. But yeah, then Gold League is basically all about learning how to do good with micro. And the funny thing is that I'm actually pretty good at StarCraft if I want to be, but nowadays I only play co-op. It's kind of the only thing that's even vaguely interesting to me anymore. Like, the arcade is just like severely lacking in maps for what it should have, which, you know, I know why. But that's like a whole other rant subject for me. But yeah, I love StarCraft as well. Heroes of the Storm I'm sort of okay with. Like, I like it in the fact, in the sense that it's less of a snowbally game than any other game in like any MOBA genre. But at the same time, just kind of annoying, because it's like, when it comes to Heroes of the Storm, Blizzard is to Warcraft as anime game makers is to One Piece. Like, they end up adding, like, way more One Piece characters than you really should. Like, it's just obvious, blatant favoritism. And, like, you know, like, Warcraft, like, obviously gets that treatment as well. And it's like, guys, you do realize World of Warcraft, the only thing that actually did was make news because of how wildly popular it was. It didn't, yeah, it basically ruined the MMO genre forever. But, like, it didn't establish norms in genres like Diablo 1 and 2 did. Like, Jesus Christ, Diablo 2 is like, it's like one of the most influential games, period. At like that, like, it's probably, like, I would wager that Diablo 2 is probably Blizzard's most influential game, period. And to be honest, I actually just wish there was more classic Diablo 1 Diablo characters. Like, I want fucking Aiden, I want Adria, I want the Sorcerer, I want the Rogue. I want fucking Griswold, man. Like, Deckard Cain even. Like, the fact they haven't even added Deckard Cain, yet they've added, wait, have they added Illidan? No, they've added Sylvanas, they've added Arthas, they've added so many different Warcraft characters, key Warcraft characters, mind you, and a whole bunch of kind of irrelevant ones. IMO. But it's like, yeah. Anyways, enough of my rambling. Yo, dude, give me your book. But yeah. Yeah, to be honest, Overwatch was nice until people started getting Overwatch was nice until people started getting suspended for no reason. Oh, you shouldn't be playing as Torbjorn in a ranked match, even if you are in the top 500 Torbjorns in the world. So I'm gonna suspend you, okay? Child. It's like Blizzard. Blizzard. Hey guys, play your way until we say you shouldn't. That's just Blizzard nowadays. Like, you don't want more macro play, so they start adding in a whole bunch of useless dumb garbage that just totally ruin the meta. Make it into a micro game. Oh, but we want the game to look fun, like to be fun to watch. Meanwhile, it's not fun to play at all. It's actually a miserable time to play. At least it is for me. Okay, I need the dash. Like, one thing I do like about Legacy of the Void is the change where enemies have or no, not enemies, where expansions have less actually no, I actually don't like that expansions have less in them. What I actually dislike is that what I do like is that you start with like 10 workers instead of 6. Like, you start with a lot more workers than you usually would. And that is good, because it's like, because of that I can't learn it, because all of my experience is literally with a StarCraft 2 where you start with 6 workers and that's it. And at the same time, it's also worsened the prevalence of worker rushes at the hands of Korean players. That's another thing I actually really hate about StarCraft 2, actually. The region locking, I liked it better when it wasn't region locked. Motherfucker, I don't want to fight people who, like, could literally micro their way around me while making, like, who could kill me with a battle cruiser rush because of how well they micro. Although I actually did get like someone did. I've had some fun times in StarCraft 2 melee though, like ladder. Yeah. Like in Bronze League, like at the top of Bronze League, there was a chick that I fought against who literally was like I was doing a mineral drill because I want to see just how far the mineral drill would take me in the ladder. It took me to the top 5 of Bronze League. So, and that was not bad. And that's like, and I hear that's like a gold level, like a low gold level strat at most. I'm only killing this thing for the credit. Yeah, you like that shit? You like that shit, girl? Yeah, you do. That thread's her needle, if you know what I'm saying. Stupid. That totally works, too. That thread's her needle. Come on. That's just... Jesus. I have thought about drawing Hornet. I'm equally torn on whether or not it should be SFW or not. Because, yeah, there are some pretty good of both, and that character, I feel, has a lot of potential for either. Yeah, I don't know. I think I will do one of either. I think I will. But, yeah, what the fuck was I talking about? Totally forgot. And once I get the dash ability, I'm going to... I'm gonna go back to the Forgotten Crossroads and get the shopkeeper. I always forget to get the shopkeeper before I come here. Yeah. By It Lurks Below, yeah, that game is just, oh man. I bought it, as well as this game, of course. And it's like, yeah, so apparently there are a ton of patches like above the version that I was playing last night. And apparently one of those versions included a character wipe, so even if I could transplant my characters into the new version, I'm not going to. Hell yes. Sit the fuck down. That's the best I've ever done against that dude. No joke. I usually like miserably fail, but it's like, yeah, these last couple of runs, I've totally done it. Can you call it a run if you don't complete it? Like if you stop playing the game? Simply because, you know, you either feel like it's a good idea to restart or not. I think you can actually call it a run. It's just less impressive if you don't complete it. No, you get back here, little crawly fuck. Jeez. Oh wait, actually, hold on. Don't chat anything. I'm going to quickly go and message my. By the way, my Twitch, my stream is at twitch.tv/strifehole if you wanna listen in on violence and me being dumb. There. Now my mom knows where I stream. Hell, you know what? That would be cool. I don't care. I wouldn't care if Adolf Hitler watched my stream. You know? If, like, you know, even if Adolf Hitler watched my stream, I'd be like, oh, cool, thanks, Adolf. Doesn't mean I, you know, condone or like him, but, you know, or, you know, that I'd be embarrassed by my mom watching my stream. That's a fucking shitty analogy, but an attempt was made. Okay, Thomas, I'm just gonna let you out, and you're just gonna go out. Thomas, go. God damn it. By the way, yeah, I can now see the chat, so yeah, you're free to chat away. Oh, I need the dash for this. Gotcha. Now I need 1800 for the Lumafly lantern, which is definitely an item that's like, Lumafly lantern is like the one item in this game that you literally can't complete the game without. Oh wait, no. No, I think you can actually. It's just ungodly difficult. Actually, no, you can't 100% without the lantern, because I believe some parts, like the Warrior Dream in the Stone Sanctuary requires the lantern, because it's so fucking dark in there. Okay, where the hell am I going? I don't know. I'm already lost. Oh. I was on the right track. God damn it. Okay. I love this art style. To know that it's hand-drawn as well is just fantastic. It's like, oh, cool. No, I have to go up and around. So annoying. Nah, it's all good. It's fine. Just go left instead of right. I want to go up. But yeah, one thing I also think, and I'm pretty sure I'm accurate on, is the reason why, like I have actually kind of wondered why my Twitter following always stagnates around 267 or, yeah, like 267 followers. Come here. This king is literally just a bigger version of the tiny ones. So that's a good way to cheese it out. If you just go onto these little mid platforms, doesn't work. I'll talk to Zode. Goat the Mighty. I'm not interested in your childish games. I need my rest. Be gone lest I draw my nail. Oh no. Three children walk from the dream onto these lands. Here we now shall wait, patient for the call to return. I hear a wormy. I hear a pillar cat. Oh, damn it. Oops. That's so adorable. It's sickeningly cute. Alright, let's take on the other 2 knights. All right. Yeah, I am legit getting better at this game by far. Those guys are a very tough challenge to face early on when you play this game. It's nice though to be able to defeat those guys. It's just like, oh, it feels so good when you can just when you can kill one of them without taking damage and with an unupgraded weapon. Oh, it's like, oh yes, the bliss. Let it rain on me. Oh wait, that's not this. Oh man. Oh. Nope, this definitely has to be on, but I can't have it just pointing at me. Alright, time to fight Hornet. Come no closer, ghost. I've seen you creeping through the undergrowth, stalking me. This old kingdom, a terrible thing awakens. I can smell it in the air. I know what you are. I know what you try to do. I can't allow it. Heal. Damn it. Oh, come on. Ah, damn it. The last run I did, I I beat her in one try. Clearly, this wasn't yesterday. Alright. So the first time I beat Hornet, I beat her pretty cheap. I found the merchant first of all, and then I got the charm that increases my invincibility frames. And then I entered the fight with full soul, and all I did for the entire fight was, like, I opened the fight to hit, like, by hitting her 3 times, like, you know, with 3 energy blasts, and then I literally just got her in, like, and then I just lured her into corners and just stomped on her, just pounded her face in, just relentlessly without mercy. I almost died, but you know, it was a very effective strategy. I tried it when I got to Hornet's second try around or fight. Didn't work at all. Yeah, cause the damn it. Okay. Damn it. Okay, no fan. I'm not gonna talk, I'm just gonna concentrate. I mean, you know, I haven't really been doing that much, but actually, no, I kind of have been. I've been really talkative today. It's awesome. It only goes to show that I should be streaming during the day. I'm not gonna go in with full solo, that's... Get away. Did it. I knew I could do it. One thing I've learned from this game is that you literally cannot Oh, for fuck's sake, Thomas. Thomas, really? What? Oh. You want water. Only reason you're coming in here. Duh. If anyone's wondering what they said, they're literally just like, what? Oh. Yeah, Joel, Vine Sauce Joel is streaming this. But yeah, one thing that I eventually learned with this game is that it's definitely a game which you cannot, absolutely cannot, but there's an invisible wall here? Why? That's weird. Damn it. It's a game you have to pay attention. You have to be patient. If you just rush your way through, rush your way through all the boss battles, you're not gonna get far in this game. Even in some of the normal enemy encounters, just mashing your the attack button and just moving like erratically like it's not going to work well. Your nail looks a fine instrument, but it's showing signs of wear. I'd wager up there it would take you far. Down here, however, I suspect you'll soon meet dangers the surface world can't match. Hellenist is perfect for vigilant explorers like us, so tense and thrilling. In this place, you're either alert or you're dead. I just need 1,000 more money, and I can get the lantern. It's the only thing I'm buying. Like, I'm not, like, except for also stag stations. But I'm gonna also start learning how to kill everything that I meet, which includes the big jellyfish in Fog Canyon. I'll get my completion credit for killing those things later. Go. Little butthole. So how are you, man? I'm personally doing alright. And I really mean that towards anyone watching. Although, to be honest, getting Gathering Swarm would be a pretty good investment. And in Fragile Greed, once I get to the Fungal Wastes. Yeah, the tiny birds that you find all throughout this area, those are also killable. And you need to kill those to get 107%. But yeah, this is gonna be a full playthrough for sure. Like, I'm thinking that if I really commit to turning streaming into something of a career, I believe I would do it like this. I'd play a game for like a couple hours in the afternoon ish, beginning of the evening, not even sure when at the moment. And I'd only do it for like a couple hours, or, you know, minimum of an hour, you know? Like minimum of 1 hour, maximum of like 4 hours. And I'd stream in the night and in the day. I think I'd do it daily. Cause yeah, if I have that opportunity, I'm taking it. Which is why I don't really jump. Jumping is a thing I can do. Damn it. I died so far away. Oh well. Then go right. Just keep going right. And go down, I believe. Is what I do. Yeah. Damn it. Oh well. One bit of damage isn't really going to be that big of a deal. How many of those do I even need to kill? What is it? Mask fly. I need to kill 9 more. Yeah, everything in this game is a bug. There's a pretty good reason for it too, I believe. Don't know what it is, but I don't want to know just yet. Hey.
Jessica's here. Did you get any of her mail? They apparently were waiting for a $700 GPS system.
It's about a month or
No.
more back.
I never received anything like that.
Crap.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jess.
Yeah, no worries.
That's
So there's
really-
another number one.
Huh?
No, actually, I just got. What?
Nothing.
Oh, I just got.
Cool. Bounce back stuff. And yeah, it's all good because, you know, it's just a test stream. Who cares if we get interrupted once or twice? God damn it. The main reason why I'm changing areas like this is so then I can I'm just gonna farm them. I'm just gonna farm these little fly things. Yeah. There actually is an ability which allows you to dash and attack at the same time, and that's one way that you could do it, or you could use the Crystal Heart dash. Okay, how many more do I need? 2 more. Okay. So, find something to gain soul from. Oh wait, there's money up at the upper right. Yo, oh yeah, these guys also regenerate. Ooh, hello, soul. Oh yeah, money. Give me the money. They all keep lookout for danger, and when one flies away, the rest do as well. I wonder how it feels to have the protection of a pack. Yeah, that is actually kind of interesting question, or thing to wonder about. Yeah. Wields a needle and thread. Yeah, and your own shade has a journal entry. Mainly because, you know, shades actually exist, but the hunter doesn't know that. I wonder if anyone calls him Spider Dad. Because he's obviously a spider. What's in here again? Oh, roundabout way over there. Okay. Oh, I already got that. Okay. Did not know that. Or, actually, I forgot. I knew it at one point. it. I'm thinking of having pizza. I'm kind of hungry. Nope. This does not need a shortcut opening. Okay. Yeah, there's an obstacle course here. I always make sure to visit. Oh, this one's a bit tricky. A bit tricky. Come on. There we go. Oh man. Yeah, I beat enemies somewhat easily, and don't have much in the way of a problem. But then it's like, yeah, I try a platforming area and I just massively fail. I epically fail. Oh, was that just the bug's body parts that I confused rolling down that hill for money? That's kind of morbid. I mistook an enemy's body parts for money. I find it kind of weird how those enemies, they sort of just stop moving once you hit them. Damn it, no. Almost like they're waiting for the sweet embrace of death. Okay, no, the ones on the walls do. Maybe it's because they're trying to re-secure their grip firmly, so then they can, like, walk without falling off. Oh yeah, that was a good one. Okay, let's go down. Oh man. Good. That was also pretty good. Jesus. That was well timed. I randomly pressed the attack button. Yeah, downward strikes is not easy to time. That's like legitimately pogoing on top of other enemies is like a legitimate skill based thing. But it's like, you know, it's such a fun skill to master because it just ends up making you look like a total badass. And also, these enemies also don't respond to enemies that are pogoing them, unless they detected them previously. Then, of course, they will respond. Man. Okay. I was just straight from the White King's roads shall face the law of Un. I need to find my way into Fog Canyon. Yeah, that's a boss. And that is Fog Canyon. You know what? I'm gonna fight that mini boss later, at some point later. I'm gonna go and get Queen Station first. Do the fungal wastes. By that point, I will probably have enough. Yeah, there's a shade gate there. I won't be able to do much there. Not just for a while yet. Damn it. I should have dashed towards the explosion, not away from it, or towards the thing that would blow up. Which is a little orange nucleus thing inside of the jellyfish. I'm getting decent at that. Okay, let's heal. I should be healing whenever I take damage, but yeah, I'm being lazy for some reason. Isn't this something? I'd not expected to discover so huge a stag station after that foggy descent. The bugs of Hallownest must have been an impressive lot, building such grand structures so far into these wilds. Seems the dangerous creatures about haven't yet made their way in here. It's a perfect place for a quick rest. Oh, man. Yep, it's about that time. Should I order pizza or no? Now only our like even know it exists. Yeah, that's a special thing, I suppose, to cherish these sites even in their decay. Is it that just faintly you can still hear the echo of the bells? I'm not going to visit Willow just yet. Insert that.
What do you think? I think you're gay pickle retard. I think you're a gay pickle monster. Was I think that's not very nice at all.
By the way, can you guys hear the game? Like, can you hear it at all? Fact. Alright, guys, I need you to tell me if you can hear the chat at all. No, there's not even anyone viewing this. Okay. Okay, then I'll have to do my own audio test. Okay. No, I cannot see the chat right now. So, yeah. I can hardly even hear the game. Okay, cool. It is now fully done. Whoops. No, don't turn the phone off. Alright, now the game can be heard alongside me. That's good. You know what, actually, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna kill this thing for the soul. And this thing. How long have I been streaming for anyways? About 2 hours. Okay. Then I'm going to stop the stream here for today. Or, well, for now, actually. I'm going to be streaming at 8 o'clock. And yeah. Thank you for stopping by, guys. This was a test stream, and yeah, we dropped no frames, which means we can play Hollow Knight. Awesome. Have a nice day, everyone.